Hello there, running ears. It's Manny again, and I am back. Sorry about last week. I was a little under the weather, and I didn't want to do a video where I sounded like I was going through puberty again. But I'm back. I'll be doing another video next week after Christmas, and that will be leading up to the Disney World Marathon that's coming in a couple of weeks. So before we get started, I always say this is your channel. Thank you for keeping it growing. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends about it. I'm going to start answering more and more questions so that way you guys can come here to get answers to questions. Maybe even start up a little chat underneath, so in case you guys again have questions, I can answer them for you as best as I can. I don't work for Run Disney, but I've done this enough. I've just calculated I have done 607 miles at Disney, at the Run Disney events, so I think I can say I've done quite a few, so I know what's going on. So anyways, without further ado, let's get to today's topic. So this is gonna be a little bit different because I have seen, especially once we get done with the runs or right before, right afterward, walkers versus runners. And I hate to say the versus because we're all in the same boat. So I wanted to come up with some solutions because I see a lot of people going, well, I'm walking. I actually saw somebody put on there, I'm a walker, so get out of my way or something like that. They put that on their shirt. Come on, guys. We're all in this together. We're all trying to finish together. We're all going to go, most of us are, especially I should say, unless you're an elite runner or you're just a great power walker. Most of us are kind of what I call tweeners. You're going to be doing a little bit of walking, a little bit of jogging. And so let's work together. And I think I found a solution that's going to help everybody. Now, the most common thing that everybody says about walkers is walkers to the right and then runners to the left. That's not necessarily true, and that doesn't necessarily work. So I came up with a concept that's a little bit different, hopefully better. So let me go over my concept. Number one, runners in the middle. Disney has, on the most part, big wide areas to run. Runners will stay in the middle. Walkers on the extreme sides, so both left and right, stay to those sides. In between there, you're going to have gaps where there are the interval runners. The ones who don't run as fast, they kind of can run and come in the middle. Then they can come when they're slowing down out to the middle again. The middle of the, not to the exact outside, but you know what I'm saying. It's next to the side. So if you look, follow my hands, runners here, interval runners here, especially when you're going into the intervals, and then walkers out here. So that way, and again, walkers out here, so this is going to be where the stations are, where they're going to be giving out some water, some Gatorade, some fruits, whatever it is. So the walkers are going to be over here. You can slow it down from here to here, and then you can speed it back up into here, okay? Now, elite runners are not going to have to deal with this because they're going to be way in front of us. This is going to be the 75% of the people that are going to be in the middle towards the end. And I think that's a great way of doing this. It'll help out the runners. The people that are running are going to be in the middle. So I'm trying to cover my face because I'm going to say this is the middle. Then again, once you start going into your intervals, you start slowing down. You come here, and then you walk over here. I'm doing it for another reason also, is because a lot of people don't understand the concept of how you slow down and stop and running. Everybody, I think, knows raising your hand. Raising your hand is a signal to, it's just like a turn signal. It's a signal to other runners what your intention is, that you're about to slow down and or stop. So, is that correct? Not exactly. And let me explain why. I'm a certified running coach, and this is what I try to teach my people. Raising your hand is one of the steps, but it's not the whole thing. So listen to the steps that I have, okay? Number one is you're running. You're in the middle. You're going to slow down. What you do is you take a look over your sides to make sure you see a clearing. So let's say the clearing is over here to my left, your right. So my clearing is over here. I can now jog over this way, start slowing down. I can raise my hand. Once I get to the clearing where I'm not impeding anybody's progress, I can now stop, slow down to walk and get to the extreme left-hand side. If it's the opposite, my clearing is over here, then I can raise my hand, move over. Once I see the clearing is clear, stop or walk over to the side. So I am not impeding anybody's progress. What I hear a lot of is, hey, I paid a lot for my run, I'm going to do whatever I want to. That's not entirely true, guys. Remember, this is our run. It's everybody's run. Everybody paid. Everybody traveled. Whether you travel 5 miles or 5,000 miles, you traveled to get here, okay? Runners, one of the things about runners is that we all are equal. Everybody is equal. We take care of each other. So the rule of thumb is you can do whatever you want to unless it impedes somebody's progress. So don't impede anybody's progress. That would not be a good thing. You don't want it done to you. Don't do it to anybody else, okay? Do you guys have any questions, any suggestions about that? I like that idea. I think it's a compromise. I've done it before where people get really antsy during the runs. After the runs, they get on social media and how dare the walkers do this? How dare the runners do this? And to be honest with you guys, we're all in the same boat. The middle ground of the people that are finishing 5, 6, 7 hours in, there's the majority of us there, so we're all in there together. Some of us might just go a little bit faster and a little bit slower, so let's do this together. And one last tidbit, it's been announced already, so they have dates already for later 2022 and all 2023 runs. So I'll go over those in more detail as soon as I can, but right now I'm focusing on the 2022 marathon weekend. And so again, in a distant video, in a future video, I'm gonna go over those dates and what does that mean. Guys, with that said, I'm excited. I'm gonna do another video next week. That's gonna be leading up to the run. I got moved. I was at All Star Sports, and now I'm being moved. I'm being upgraded. I won't say where. I will actually do a video when I'm there so I can show you guys. But I am so excited. I called Disney because I thought I didn't have options. Disney then gave me some options. They were so nice to me. It did take about an hour. I'm not going to lie to you. It did take about an hour on hold. But then all of a sudden, everything just went the way I wanted it to. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see you guys. I'll do another video. But guys, if you see me at the expo, come up and say hello. And we'll, exchange war stories, whatever it is. But I just love talking to you guys. Without further ado, I'm going to say goodbye. We'll see you sooner than later, and create a great run.